Hi YouTubers, welcome back to my next video. In this video, we are going to see what the HTML, Bootstrap and everything, jQuery, Ajax, all APIs, everything we will be going to see. So let us start. So first we need to download our Bootstrap. Okay. So download the latest Bootstrap. Any Bootstrap, it's up to you. So right now I have Bootstrap 4. So I'm downloading it in Bootstrap 4. So you can find the link here. You can download it, or you can use your CDNs. So CDN, I recommend go for the download. I've already downloaded it, so I'm not using it right now. So just I'm keeping it aside, and let us go for another one. Next, you have your jQuery. So take the jQuery. There will not be any download. There will be a file which will be opened in a browser. You need to copy all the contents of that, and you need to paste it in a. As you can see that there are three folders. So IMG it will be used. Your images you are using will be used. So right now I'm not using images. So I'm not copying it out. Just I'm copying this thing CSS and JavaScript, and just I'm placing it in my folder. Old it is like the previous versions which I have told you about the code igniter and all. That is nothing but the old which is there, and the total size of the file is about 8.3. So it's a huge file. I can understand huge CSS there is. You can able to see all the CSS of Bootstrap, and to see some font awesome. Also I have also a style kind of thing, a full file I have and all. You can able to see if you want to use fonts. Okay, if you want to use fonts in your HTML, then you can use font awesome. Okay, you can use any fonts. Okay, any font CDN you can use, but here I am using font awesome. You can able to download it from here, the Google. Use font awesome. Okay, you can use any fonts. Okay, any font CDN you can use, but here I am using font awesome. You can able to download it from here, the Google. So font awesome download. Just click on download, and you will be finding a folder. Here it is also a zip file. You will be downloaded. It will be downloaded. Just you need to copy the files, and then you need to paste it in your CSS or JavaScript files. Okay, if there are CSS files, then you need to paste it in CSS file. If there are folder, if there is JavaScript files, then you need to place it in the JavaScript folder. Now jQuery 3.4.1, I have it here. You can able to see I've already copied all the files, all the code of the jQuery which I have shown you previous, and then I have pasted. I have main. This is also jQuery. I have written it, so I'm deleting it out. Main. So I'm not using right now that, and also here I've already told you that there is a style CSS, right? So I have written some style. Enable this out. Okay, so not required. Totally we will be developing through Bootstrap. So this is what I have done. Now you need to install your Visual Studio Code. So this is the Visual Studio Code. I'm closing it out. The previous one. So to open it, right on the toolbar as a CMD command prompt will be open there. And if you have installed the Visual Studio Code, you need to just write code space dot. That's it. And press enter. Visual Studio Code will be open. Okay. So with all the files and folders in your left side bar, and your coding space will be your right side bar. So simple. I'm not recommending that others are best, or others don't use other notepad like notepad plus plus editors. So text editors you can use anything. I'm using this Visual Studio Code. Let me briefly explain you why I'm using it and why I don't use others. I find here extensions which makes my coding this Visual Studio Code. Let me briefly explain you why I'm using it and why I don't use others. I find here extensions which makes my coding very faster and very simpler. If I have any errors or bugs, then it really indicates me or it tells me that there is an error in this line by showing a red color line, okay, below to it, in which line I have an error. So I have more extensions here, so which makes my life very simple while coding. So these extensions you can find it out. Before going to extension, let us create one file, index.html, right? So HTML, only HTML we are seeing. Bootstrap, jQuery, CSS, these all are HTML files, okay, HTML files. Just click on this icon, you can able to find there are plenty of this what we call plugins you have. I recommend you to download all the plugins all not all the what we call plugins you have. I recommend you to download all the plugins, all not all the plugins. You can see code spell checker, about it you can say auto rename. So these all they indicate me this code spell checker. If I need any form coin kind of thing or table or any navbar, then I can directly write the I pick it out. Color picker for making CSS. If you want any color to be used, then the color picker will be helpful. Chrome debugger, JavaScript basically. If you are using JavaScript code, then debugging console it will be. So that will be helpful to you. And since we have used I have enabled every plugin basically to show me an errors warnings. Okay, so that there is a warning. I have Ionics. I have developed Ionics some videos. I have little bit touch on Ionics, so that I have Ionic extensions are active in my, and you can able to see in the both left and right bars there is a live server, right, or shared server. So I use one reason I have shown you all my extension. So in my coding, my teaching way is very simple. So I'll show everything from basics to everything. So that's the reason I am showing you everything. If you want to install, how to install, be here. Just you need to click on install. That's it. Your installation will be done. Okay. So done. You need to click. Right now I want to create an HTML, just body, head. So yeah. So just I'm writing HTML. Then it will show me a suggestion. Because of intelligence, I have this much. So BS3, which I have told Bootstrap snippet 3, I want to use the template, so Bootstrap template. So that's the reason I'm just, you need to click on enter. You need to just click on enter. So rest of the part will be done by itself. See, I'll just click on enter. So this much code it has already written for me, and it has given for me, which I need to do little bit modification. That's it. So language here I'm using English, and Bootstrap it is giving me CD itself. See, I'll just click on enter. So this much code it has already written for me, and it has given for me, which I need to do little bit modification. That's it. So language here I'm using English, and Bootstrap it is giving me CDNs. So I don't require any CDN right now because I've already downloaded it. So just I will remove that, because in that CSS I have that bootstrap.min.css file. You can able to see there will be a file by that. Okay, so everything is done for you. Done. Next below to it some tags are there. Let me remove it. I don't require right now. Done. And down you can find, I want script files. So script with source. So down you can able to say script with source. So that I am using because I want JavaScript file, jQuery file to be loaded. That's it, which I have saved. Okay, so jQuery file has been done. So you can able to see jQuery. I want JavaScript file, jQuery file to be loaded. That's it, which I have saved. Okay, so jQuery file has been done. So you can able to see jQuery file from here, compressed one. You can download it. Whenever you click on download, you'll find that code. You need to copy all the code, and then with that name, the URL, there will be a name. So with that name I have saved it. You can use any name, and you can just add to our HTML. To add the HTML, if you are loading a script file, then you will write script. If you are loading a CSS file, you will write link. Right. So here the down jQuery, all jQueries, Bootstrap jQuery, JavaScript, everything is loaded. Right. Done. So I don't think that jQuery.min.js is existing in our folder anymore. So what I'll do, I will remove it. Okay, jQuery 3 that is only present, so this is not present. So let me remove this jQuery.min.js. So okay, let me delete it out. Right. So now your page looks like very beautiful. There is nothing present. We have not done anything till now. Just we have included the CSS and JavaScript. That's it. Okay. Let us see by clicking on live server, go live, or you can go with the live share. I'll use go live here right now, and you will see that the page is open in the Google Chrome with an IP address. Okay, remaining things all I am closing it right now. I don't require it. I need one this thing and Google. That's it. So here you can see title of the page. So let me change the title of the page to some
text you can change it anyway, so anything you can write it out. Okay, change the title of the page to some text, you can change it anyway, so anything you can write it out. Okay, so anything, any title you can new of your website. So simple inside your title tag you'll be writing a simple text. Okay, so that's it. Here I have written. In this video I am not going to tell you what to write, what not to write, so only clear cut. So anything you can write it out. So in the title you can write anything so that it will be reflecting in your web page. Okay, so you can click, you can continuously can check it out. And if you want to add any keywords, okay, so meta keywords, I have got simple drop down suggestions, so that by using that I can write all the keywords. So here I will be teaching you about HTML, which I have done. I am doing Bootstrap. I'll be using it later on. jQuery we have not started, we will start it. Then APIs and code igniter. If I'll be telling in this video, because this video will become very much longer, this is optional, I will be writing it out right now, so I'll be not be telling it in this video. Hope in my I have tutorials on code igniter, you can able to watch it out. Okay, so that's it. So code igniter spelling check, it has been done. There is a spelling error, it is asking me to add to dictionary or what to do, so I will not do anything because I will not disturb the dictionary which is already present. Okay, so just I'll leave it up. Okay, so I got to know that what's the error it is, so because of this blue line. That's it. Let me see my audio is recording or not. Yes, it's recording perfectly. So that because it will be a quite long video, so if audio doesn't record or if something goes wrong again, I need to do it anyhow. Right, see, my title has been changed right now, so just we have added title and keywords that will not be shown. Right, so let me give an h1 so that I can know that the body is working fine or not. So like I have a navigation bar, right? So what I'll do, I'll go with the navigation bar first. So I will start like I don't know anything, and you do. Yeah, I'm teaching it to you, and you are the very first time you're doing it out. Okay, so how to do it, how to do the navigation bar, what I need to write, how much code I need to write. Don't worry at all. Just you write Bootstrap navigation bar. That's it, and you will find in the official website. You will be finding W3 schools. So that's not the official website of the Bootstrap. This is the getbootstrap.com is the official website. So where I follow the documentation part is very nice, clear cut, very nice. If you go on see this, they'll be knowing what they want to tell us and what they have written it. So basically the unit this kind of navigation bar, let me take it out and we will modify this navigation bar with beautiful colors and all. So, okay, so let me copy all the text. Okay, this up to here I got my navigation bar. Just copy it and just you need to paste it out. You will get a search navbar. Here you can write my website name, and these are the links I got it, and there will be a search bar, search option, many things we have, right? So done. Let me copy and let me paste it in the after the body. I am pasting it out, right? Just I'm saving it out and let me check what happened. Okay, I got this beautiful navbar, but the color and all is like faded color, right? So let me have more colors to understand, basically to understand the Bootstrap classes. Okay, so basically Bootstrap is nothing but your CSS file. So there will be many classes. So what are the classes we have, we will be understanding. See, you can able to see navbar light. So light, so background light. So background, how many things we have, like danger, color, info, light, primary, secondary, success, transparent, warning, white. These all things we can primary, secondary, success, transparent, warning, white. These all things we can background contents. Okay, so what I am doing right now, let me add 2 to 3 and let me show to you how we can change the color of the background color of your. Okay, so now we will change the background color of the navbar, so that by changing the navbar color you can able to know that how many colors we have, predefined colors. So these danger, dark, info, light, primary, these are predefined colors. You can use it anywhere with anything. I'll be showing you later on. Okay, text danger, text dark, text info, you can use. These are like your fixed. Okay, your fixed one fixed colors for you. So white is also fixed. Say danger, red color, you got it. So you need to understand how many colors are there, and each color, what each name, what does it indicate. So dark, what does it indicate? It's nothing but black. What does it indicate? It's nothing but black. The name itself, it is telling that it's dark. And you have your info, it's nothing but blue. I got through it, so that's the reason I'm telling it's blue color. So info, and many more we have. See, blue color, it's okay for me right now. I'm keeping it blue, and if I keep blue, then the text should be like in white color or something. Like in white color, it will be better, right? So what I have, where in navbar class, I'll give text. Okay, text to be in white, right? I can give, see, you can have the down intelligence. It is telling me text to white. So here I got white color, right? Text white. That's it. So all the text of the navbar should be white. So that's the reason what I am doing. I am changing all the classes of the, okay, all the classes of that to white. That's it. Simple. Yeah, everything is done perfectly. So I don't want this drop down bar, but for right now, let me use it. I'm not developing any website, right? Just I am giving you a demo kind of thing. So how to use your Bootstrap and how to use your Visual Studio Code to make it very easy and simpler. Okay, so here you go. Here you go with these all things. So it is like disable. To disable any of the tab, see, I can't able to click it here, right? So but I can able to click, I can have this actions. See my whenever I am going to any link, it is showing as my hand. My hand I can able to see, means it is a link, and but that link is disabled, so that's the reason I am showing, it is showing me a cursor. Okay, mouse cursor. So it has been disabled. So you can disable it. Right now I'm keeping it as a disable. If placing my mouse on that search button, it is showing in green, but I can't able to see that, right? Basically in the nav bar. So what I can able to do, I need to change the button color, button, right? Button color. So there is a class called btn. Same, your danger, btn, success, danger, all these are predefined. Okay, so let me use any one of them. Like I'll be using danger. See, it's a red color, it's not at all looking nice, so you can take it out, and you can have anything else, white. Okay, white color button. Say I have not got any white button. Okay, it has not been changed to white. Okay, so I can have, what you need to do, you can go to Google Bootstrap with buttons. So that Bootstrap, you can type Bootstrap button. That's it. It will show you all the buttons or classes. Okay, all the button classes which Bootstrap contains. So that will make your life simple, right? So there you can able to see Bootstrap rounded. Some of them will be have like rounded. So I have not used here, right, rounded, but you have that class also like button will be rounded instead of corners, it will be rounded. Okay, so those things you can add it out here. So there are different classes like primary, secondary, success, danger, warning, light. Light is nothing but your white color. Here you can able to see. So right now I'm writing it light. Okay, so here you got your light, right? Whenever I'm keeping a mouse on the search, it is changing to green, right? White to green. So why it's happening? So because of the button outline success. There is a class with that button outline success. Success is nothing but a green color. So that's the reason I am getting, whenever my mouse hovers it, hover, it is known as hover. Okay, whenever my mouse cursor goes to the button, it is changing to green, and this is because of, totally because of this script, JavaScript, which they have to green, and this is because of, totally because of this script, JavaScript, which they have written. Mouse hover events, these are all called as events. So key up event, on click event, everything you do on your HTML page is an event. Some, due to that event something is happening, then it is nothing but here it's an event. I am removing that green color because white is okay for me right now. So removing that success. Okay, removing that success kind of thing, it is, I am saving it out, or otherwise you can have it out. I don't care right now. I don't want to mess with that. Okay, so right now I have told you how to change the button. Okay, navigation bar, how you have got, and how to use the classes, different classes for the nav bar, for the text, to how to do it, and how to change the button colors. You have seen these things, okay? So what are the different colors you have present in this? How to use the classes, different classes for the nav bar, for the text, to how to do it, and how to change the button colors. You have seen these things, okay? So what are the different colors you have present in this? So everything you have got to know. See, text, danger, dark means like black, it's already black, so you can give any class, okay? So that's the thing. So already your search bar is giving you black, but black in this black, okay, input whatever I'm writing it out, it's black, so that's okay. So now navbar looks like red, okay, okay, everything is like okay, everything is fine, and it's responsive also, right? So yes, I've got these three lines, and also this is a responsive. See, I've zoomed it, that's the reason you're getting it. But without zooming also we can do it. Whenever you're developing mobile apps, you need to understand that you need to inspect it first of all. I'll show you clearly in this video. If you're doing mobile apps kind of thing with the, you will find two icons, one with the mouse and one with the phone kind of thing. Whenever you click on that phone, it will be changed to phone, and you want your down bar to be left or right or at down, you can add anything. So whenever I click on right side, so it will placed in right, and this is how I, in my iPhone 6, 7, 8, it will looks, my website will be looking like this, okay? So beautiful, right? It's if you see in desktop, it's also good. If you see in mobile, it is also looking fine and better, right? So this is how you can add. This makes your life very simple when you use your Bootstrap. So this is your website. Whenever you use responsive, means if you don't know the exactly what is the size, then I use responsive, okay? So this is how it looks like. You can use in this manner, and you can start coding, because we can't see many of the tabs, navbars, everything. So my work, right? Below to it, I want to start my work. You can have sticky navbar also. It means it will be sticked on top, and then you will be start working. So those things you can search in the Bootstrap documentation. You will be getting it out. Only you need to add 2 or 3 classes to it. That's it. One class I think you need to add. So that's it. Then it will be stick on to top. So those things you can do it out. Do it as a assignment kind of thing. And then next we will be starting as a grid row, means a grid system we will be discussing about. So this grid system to do it, we need to write compulsory, we need to have this class called row. So here is a shortcut. See, I'm writing shortcut. Div is a div tag, dot is nothing but class. I want a class with a name called row. So it is showing me element abbreviation, right? It's showing me settings. If I click enter on it, then it will create me a div with a class called name row. That's not. So D has been went in into, so little bit left, I can tell it, right? I want little bit right side it to it. So row I want to use M margin. Margin I want to have my left margin, or I can use M1 or M2, anything. So margin 1 I would have given 1, so it has given some margin as a 1, right? So I got a margin. You can use M1, M left, ML left, right, top, MT, M bottom, okay, all MT, MB, ML, MR, everything is okay with that. Okay, you can go with the documentation part, you will be finding. So how to use that margins and all, okay? So that's all about the margin kind of thing. Now before starting this whole thing, let me understand what I want, right? Actually I want two things. One will be my main bar and one will be my sidebar, okay? Two things I want it. I want, right? Actually I want two things. One will be my main bar and one will be my sidebar, okay? Two things I want it. So what I'll do, I need two bars, so I am writing div dot col dot the hyphen md medium, okay? Medium screen, in my medium screen 8. The screen is divided into 8 parts actually. Sorry, the screen is divided into 12 parts actually in Bootstrap, okay? So in that 8 parts I am using this thing, okay? See, this is my my main bar. I am writing it out, and here remaining is like how much? It's like only 4, right?
only 4 we have, so 4, total should be 12 in any row. If you're writing any row, in that it should be 12. If you add all the values, it should be 12, so that one screen has been completed. It means that one screen you have completed it, right? If you're writing any row, in that it should be 12. If you add all the values, it should be 12, so that one screen has been completed. It means that one screen you have completed it, right? So clear it is. So we have a lot of time. Hope you are understanding what I am telling it out. I'm going very slow because you'll be understanding what I am doing and how I am doing each and every bit, with extension adding to everything. So everything I have shown. See, you can able to see that there is a demo this here and here also, but there is no border. Okay, if I have a border, then you can clearly understand how much space it is taking and how much space the sidebar is taking. Okay, right sidebar is taking and left how much we have taken. In Bootstrap we have border to div. To add a border, we have a class called border. I will show you in this in W3 schools. You can check it out. Bootstrap 4. I'll use simple border. Okay, you take simple border class, just add to your div class. Okay, both the div class I'm adding a border. That's it. What you'll get? You'll get a div border. See, 8 means it is how much it is occupying. This much space it's occupying, and here 4 means how that much space it is occupying. Right. So that's the thing. If I add borders, so you'll be understanding. We'll be working with this border, so that will be helpful for you. So now you've understood about the grid system little bit, right? Then if I take, it will be moved. Okay, so it will be moved to right side, and that will be same. And you can see that there is no margin here. See, it has went inside. Okay, so if you want to add margin, I've already told you how to add margin. See, margin right, mr, left right, it's left right. Yes, mfc right now, so it has already compressed. Let me have give a larger number so that you will be understanding clearly. Let me give 5. Right now you understood that it was already given, but we can't able to see that. It's your up to you. If you want to give 2, you can give 2, you can give 3, you can give 5, but it is working, right? Mr, which I've already told you, mr, ml, these all things you can give it. Right now I'm keeping it 9, and let me keep it at like 3. That's it. Okay, so odd numbers, good, done. Everything looks great. Now I need to understand what I want to do more. So every website has a slider kind of thing, right? They have sliders. The slider is nothing but your images will slide one after the other. Okay, that is nothing but your carousel. In Bootstrap, the terminology they call it as a carousels. So you have many carousels. So one after the other. Okay, that is nothing but your carousel. In Bootstrap, the terminology they call it as a carousels. So you have many carousels. So if you want to implement those carousels, what you need to do, just you need to search about the carousels in your Bootstrap, and you can add it out. If you want tables, you can add it out. Just you need to search Bootstrap space tables. So right now what I'll do, I will create one carousel for you. Okay, one carousel is nothing but one slider for you. With that slider, we will again we will do next part. Okay, so let us click on search for sliders. You can search it here also. If you want anything in the Bootstrap, you can search there also. So slider is nothing but your carousel. So here you got your carousel. Select it out, go to down, you will find this as a carousel. Okay, first slide, but it is a fixed one, right, very good. So this slider I need it, so just you need to copy it with the same thing. Okay, same thing you copy, just and paste it in your website, in your div. So div, in where you are placing, that places a very important role now. So you need to understand where div has been ended, where div has not been ended. Okay, so that you need to understand. See, here there is a no image, so that the reason I have not got any image. So what I want to do, I want to add one folder, right? Oh no, here no, I want to add outside it. So you create one folder with the image. So that's the reason I have used image img. And what I'll do, I'll save one image as I'll save this image itself, save image as. So I'll save in that folder, and we will use that image to make same carousels. Okay, so let me copy the do. I'll save one image as I'll save this image itself, save image as. So I'll save in that folder, and we will use that image to make same carousels. Okay, so let me copy the address, and then let me give that same address, save it. See, svg folder, svg document, no problem, svg file it is. Now let us add that img. I'll get, see, the file name. Now you can able to see that this is the third slide. When I click on next, I'll not get any image because image is not present, so that's the reason I'll be not be getting. So let me add some images. Okay, here you go with the images. I'm giving the same image name. You know, you'll be getting third slide, third slide, third slide, 3 times. How many times you want, you can give it up. How many slides you want of this carousel video. Okay, for carousel, simple carousel we have done. We have created one grid of 9 and 3, and then we have created a carousel. That's it. So next thing what we will do, we'll come to down, we'll have what we'll have is small cards kind of thing. Okay, small card, let us add small cards. Okay, of, because why I'm using card, you will be understanding why. Because grid system, I told her it should be 12, but sometimes what happens in this card, again some in that grid I inside a grid I am using one more grid. Okay, so multi grid. So per top there is a row. Okay, inside it again I am creating a grid. I want to divide it into again this part to 12 parts. So to write it, to create row and then div column 4 md4. And right now I will use 4, creating a grid. I want to divide it into again this part to 12 parts. So to write it, to create row and then div column 4 md4. And right now I will use 4. Done. So you can use anything. Okay, 4 I am using, and here I want a heading. Let me see, I am at h1, I am at the first. You can add as much as you want. So because here see I will use 2 to 3, I'll copy and paste. I'll use it so that you'll be understand. I'm using, see, more than 12 in this row. What happens if I use more than 12? That thing I want to explain to you. So that's the reason I have created this. See, can I have used uh, I have used up to 4 for the 16, right? So what happens when I use this kind of thing? Let me see first. So basically it has all been joined. So what I'll do, I'll give border so that you will be understanding which column md4 it is and all, and its border, how much its border. Then we will be giving a margin, same you can give it. See, you got beautiful borders, right? You can able to see there are borders. Okay, so but it has been joined, right, with that slider navbar. So top we want some padding. Okay, top we want some padding. So to the row I can give it margin top 1 pixel, one not pixel, 1 or 2. These are the numbers they have already given. See, I got some margin, right? 2 as per as it. And here you can be able to say all they have joined, right? Everything is joined. So here also I need some padding kind of thing, 2. Okay, if you want to give for bottom also you can give it mb. And right, okay, right side you can give it, but right side it doesn't look good because already you have, we should not give it here, we should give inside that. Okay, so then it will be like 12. You are using your 12, right? Grid size is 12, so it will be congested if you give a margin or padding or something. So that's the reason. So here is a margin top. basically this video is nothing but not to show, not to design or do something, basically to explain to you that how to use them. Okay, what are the classes present in the Bootstrap? So these are the classes present in the Bootstrap, and this is how you need to use it. So you can have anything. See, I got it down, right? Tag which I have written. So it will present in this grid itself. Okay, so it will, and this is how you need to use it. So you can have anything. See, I got it down, right? Tag which I have written. So it will present in this grid itself. Okay, so it will not go beyond to that. If you are writing something, it will be present inside this grid tag, and there is no nothing called one grid will overlap another grid, or overlapping system is not there in this. Okay, so if you are writing something beyond to it, it will come down and it will be printed. So that's the beauty, and these all things will be beautifully wrapped as a mobile view also. So that's the reason people mostly used Bootstrap as CSS. Hope you understand. Now we will have some cards, small cards inside that div. Okay, inside the div we will have small cards. So search for cards, come down this small card where you can have an image, card title and some description. So cards, so search for cards, come down this small card where you can have an image, card title and some description. So looking beautiful, let us take it out so that I can complete in this video Java jQuery also, and with this card and also the APIs I can cover it out. So let me take the card and let me paste inside this class. Okay, so yes, I am pasting it on all the div tags. It may take time. That's it. Okay, now if you see all the cards I don't have images, so that's the reason have this small spacing also with them. Okay, spacing also done, everything is done, everything is sweet and simple. So what I'll do, I will add image, same responsive, right? I can add all the images. That's it. Got four things I got. I don't want any border right now. Borders are not required actually. Now it has come to one shape, right? You have your design has come to one shape, so that's the reason I am removing all the border, removing the borders. That's it. Let me see if anything I have missed or not. Everything is okay. Navbar is done, and your carousel is done. In that carousel I have written yes, this is carousel has been done, and that in that carousel we have all the borders I am running it right now. So borders has been removed, and here you go with this card, right? So down we have as many cards you can add it out. Now what we'll do, now we will have our footer. Okay, everything is done, you can add anything you want. Now I need to add footer. So basically Bootstrap contains footers. You can have some examples, but I'll not be using any of them. The footer I'll be using BS footer because it's a predefined command. It's a predefined thing which that snippet gives to me. So basically, so right now we have used everything. We have used that snippet. That snippet was giving us some down intelligence. So we were using it. You can check many of the footer. You have it out, so you can add it out. So below to it, this grid. What I'll do, I'll add one footer. Okay. So let me close it out. Everything. Row has been closed. So after closing my row, I'll use my footer. So this is my navbar. Inside that navbar, I have that small body. then I will use my footer. So BS3 panel footer you have. Okay, this is the panel footer. Let me save it out and see how this panel footer looks like. Okay, there is, you can see that one after one below the other there is a panel footer, and there is no padding margin I want, because it has been totally inside it. So what I'll do, I'll give some margin. You got how to give margin. There is a panel footer and there is no padding margin I want, because it has been totally inside it. So what I'll do, I'll give some margin. You got how to give margin. And also one by, I don't want two things, so you can give only one. I'll remove same MR1, one bit will be coming, so everything is like one. Beautifully it will be aligned. MR5, so 5 becomes very much inside, so no, I don't want 5. M right side MR5, so it's not right, it's left. Right, it's not right, it's left. Right, left side we got 5. You can give anything. Just I'm playing it around, so you can play it with this. Okay, so it is beautifully aligned with that card, so that's the reason I was seeing. So now you have your all copyrights has been included or something, they will be writing right, so you can write it here, all copyrights and all, or try to waste time. So let me copy it from the Google or any website, and let me see from any website if I get any footer or kind of thing or not. If I get any footer, I will copy that footer and then I can use it out. This website has a footer, but it's a different kind. It's a navigation navbar kind of thing footer. Okay, same navbar kind of footer we have here. So I don't want it right now. I want a simple footer. See, I can able to see that it's more than an hour. We are only working on the Bootstrap itself, so I'll be wrapping it out right now. So I'm copying this. Okay, copy it, paste it here, and you can paste inside a p tag or anything text center. If I write a text center, it will be placed in the center, same as the website how it does it content. Same, it will be placed in the way. I want the background as a black. You can use black. BG dark space BG dark. You can use it out. You can have anything. Okay, so you can use any of them. So it doesn't any of them. So it doesn't means that you need to use in that format or in this format. You can use any of them. Any of the classes you can use it out, and you can write it out. You have pull left and pull right. I forgot to explain. Pull left is nothing but it will pull to the left side. Pull right is nothing but it should pull to the right side, but I can't able to see here. It is pulling out. Pull right was not working. I don't know why it was not working. So, but your pull right will be there. So pull right and pull left will plays an important role. So you can use them, pull left and pull right. So which will help to align in the same line. Okay, so that is the thing. Pull left and pull right. And anything I have missed? I don't think so. Right now I have missed anything. So pull left, pull right has been, your div tags has been done, your tables I have not told you. You can find. I have taken much more of your time in explaining about the Bootstrap and installation of everything, how to get everything to be installed. So that's the reason. So nothing, no more. So you can have p tag. In the p tag also you can use a class and all that. That's the thing I am doing it right now. So make it beautiful, how to make it beautiful. That's the thing I am saying right now. So you can just have a look
or you can just simply forward it to my JavaScript videos. Right now, we will be talking in few minutes. After a few minutes, we will be speaking about the JavaScript in this video, so we will be looking it up. Okay, so here we go with full write everything. You can able to see that I have not used a single line of CSS also here. So that was the beauty of the Bootstrap. Okay, no single line of CSS also written. I can give the background color of the footer to anything, any color. I can give it as a dark, BG dark, everything I told you, right? So this is my demo sidebar. Everything is okay right now. Everything is working fine. So let me any color. I can give it as a dark, BG dark, everything I told you, right? So this is my demo sidebar. Everything is okay right now. Everything is working fine. So let me start my JavaScript right now. You can give background color. Okay, Ninja, I have already told you. This is how it looks. Because of the padding of right, we are getting that not complete screen. Only little bit of the screen has been meant. Okay. So this is how to do it. Play with arrow. That's it. Yeah, let us start. Now we have completed HTML Bootstrap. Now we are going to use some jQuery. Okay, we'll use jQuery. Okay, we'll use jQuery as a script. So let us start the scripting part right now. So to write a script, you need to write script. That's it. Inside that script, you will be adding some code. Okay, before starting the script, let me show you how to place your window in Google Chrome so that you will be finding that script. Okay, you will be finding how should be the output, how to check the output, and if there are any errors, then how to check it out. So you need to always place your console. Okay, you need to go with your console. See, it's very beautifully aligned. Everything, the card is beautifully aligned. Everything is beautifully aligned. One by one after the other. We have the all the cards with the spacing also with them. Website is looking cool. So designing part with the Bootstrap is that right now I will not tell you anything about those things. So if my website is looking in the galaxy or anything, so it's okay. So you can see that very good been placed everything. So you need to see for the console. Okay, we have here top you can able to see elements, console, source, network, performance, memory, application, security, audits, ad block. So those are the extensions. That's the reason you are getting those. But you need to see the per console. So if you see per console, then only you will understand where you have done any mistake. If you have done any mistake, then you can able to see that. Okay, so almost 1 hour completed on Bootstrap. Now we are talking about the consoles. Okay, so in my console there are some errors due to the extension Chrome extensions which I am using right now. So you can clear it out by clicking that small crossbar. Okay, so cross you can use it out and you can cut, you can delete those your errors. Nothing but warnings, those are nothing but your warnings. You can close it out. Right now we have not used any script, so that's the reason there should not be any warnings. Now what I am doing, just I am writing document reason there should not be any warnings. Now what I am doing, just I am writing document dot ready, means ready function I am using it right now. So so if you are very new, then just search for document.ready. So when your document is ready in your JavaScript, then what it should perform, the action, the script, what should it do? Nothing but your document.ready. The what I tell you is, this is the official website of jQuery. Okay, so you know the official website of the Bootstrap, which I have already shown you, and this is the official website of the jQuery. So this is how you need to write your script. It's a document.ready, and for every video we will start with a print screen, print how to print the value. So if document is ready, then you will be getting a print of ready. Okay, in your console it will print ready. So let me save it out and let me see if something is printed in the console or not. If document is ready, then you will be getting a print of ready. Okay, in your console it will print ready. So let me save it out and let me see if something is printed in the console or not. So let me go to my browser. See, there is a ready. This ready has been printed due to the line of 130 in my code. So that's the reason I am getting this print. So if you click on it, you will be finding for which reason you have got that. So here you have written console.log. So that's the reason you are getting it. It is telling to us. It's okay, right? So this is how you can able to see why you are getting print. But you want to print that ready somewhere in your HTML page. So how to do that? So right now we will see how to print that in the HTML page. So let us have this p tag. Okay. Let us write a p tag and let us give a class called some class id. So here I am giving it as a class. So that's the reason I'll be dot. Okay, every time remember for class it is dot, for id it's hash. So now that to give any value, you need to write dollar with the class dot. You have two things here. You can append it, means you can add things, or you can what you can do, you can add HTML. Means you can change the content of that p tag of that class. Okay, so I'll be using both and I'll be showing to you so how to use that. And remember, if you are getting any error, that is purely because you have not included your jQuery file. Okay, if there is a dollar error function, then I'm not getting any errors, right? So because I have included all my scripts and everything, so that's the reason I am not getting any errors. It's not that you will not be getting the same, not be getting any errors. You may get the errors. If you are getting any errors, you please add, then you can comment us below. So our team will help you out. Okay, right. Then I have written HTML. Same in that HTML I have written ready. Now I can able to say whenever my page loaded, there is a ready kind of thing in a p tag, right? So I can print the same value in the
HTML on the web page itself, and also I can print the same value in the console itself. We have learned here two things: how to print the value in the console as well as how to print the value in the HTML page, okay, web page. So both things we have learned in this small two lines. So how to get that value, get that element, and then we can print it there. Okay. So right now I'm removing it off. No, I will not remove it off. I'll keep it. Now I'll use append kind of thing. Hi, I will be writing, and I'll show you how we can append it and how append. What is the meaning of append and what's the meaning of HTML? We'll be seeing both of them. Okay. So both, let us see the meaning of append and what's the meaning of HTML. We'll be seeing both of them. Okay. So both, let us see. So let us write something in the p tag, and then I'll use the same HTML, and I'll be writing say something in the p tag, and then I'll use the append. So now you can able to differentiate between those two things, that what is the difference between this append and what will be the difference between the your HTML. You can clearly understand. See, sometimes I use everything is gone, then I use like back button or some shortcuts like to get all the values left side, right? So I use like shift tab. I use shift tab so that all the values comes to the left. Okay, these are the small shortcuts which we see actually in all the videos, but we can't understand that how suddenly people get this tabbing everything. And if you want to have any comments, if you want to give any comment, then you can use code you want to comment, and everything it will be commented. So okay, those are the shortcuts. I'll not go do it right now. Now we'll add some class. See, I have written hi and space, and I'm saving it out, and I'm seeing in my browser that again there is an error. What error I have? Okay, it's not an error actually. The browser at time has been timeout. No problem. So what I'll do, I'll just refresh it. Right. Yes, I got it. See, whenever I refreshed it, there is a high, but also you refresh it, you will get high again. There is a blink kind of thing, right? So why I'm getting that blink? There was a high, but due to that HTML, it has writing in that ready. Okay, it is clearing that high and it is writing ready. So that's the thing where when we write an HTML, if I write there append, okay, that high will be present as it is, and with that high ready, I'll be getting it the output. My expected output is where when we write an HTML, if I write there append, okay, that high will be present as it is, and with that high ready, I'll be getting it the output. My expected output is a high space ready. See, I got my output as a high space ready. That's the difference between these two, append as and your HTML. These are the two things you need to understand. Okay, append and HTML. There are many scripts, many small tags in the jQuery. I can't tell you in one video. It will take more time. Okay, Bootstrap also we have many things we have not discussed like table and all. So there are many things you need to learn. See, this is the basic part. If you don't know, if you are very new to the Bootstrap or if you're very new to jQuery, then it will be helpful for you. So how to grab that element, how to take that elements, how to take the values of that elements, those things, small things I can explain you right in this video. But or if you're very new to jQuery, then it will be helpful for you. So how to grab that element, how to take that elements, how to take the values of that elements, those things, small things I can explain you right in this video. But implementation part you need to do it from by your end. Okay, so that's the thing. Okay, I think you are clear about HTML and append, right? Hi, ready. If you want both of them, then you will be writing append. If you want only ready, then you will be writing only HTML. Okay, so hope it is clear. Now what I'll do, I will not do anything right now. I will go for an API call, and with that API call, what we'll do, we will have some values inside our this thing, or before API call, what I'll do, I'll have more cards. Okay, I'll have these cards, so that cards using for loop. Okay, for loop I'll be creating number of I have here 4 cards, right? I'll be using some 10 cards. So how to create it using JavaScript. Okay, just I'm doing, I'm copy pasting the code, right? Every time what I'm doing, I'm copying and pasting I'm doing it. So without doing that copy paste, I can write it out here with small script code by using for loop. Okay, so how to use that we will see in this video. So that will be our main intention. Then we will go with API kind of thing. Okay, so row 2, here you go with the this tag. Okay, just copy one of the class column 4, anyone. Okay, all the things I'm taking, anyone I am copying. So here I have only 4. I'll be creating more 10. Okay, means totally 14. We will see, no problem. Let us copy it. Before that, you need to understand how this for loop works. So that's the reason. Let me go to here and
only 3 to be displayed, and then I want to display like another one, the fourth one as a pagination. When I click next, the fourth one should appear. So that kind of thing I want to do. So here, what you can able to do. So pagination you have. Search for the pagination in Stack Overflow. Most of the people give the answers perfectly. So follow it, Stack Overflow. The answers which have a right mark. Okay, so that those only you need to follow, and remaining and rest of the things you should not follow, because posted here. So you can able to see there is a code with the right mark. So I got it here, and let me go down and let me run this snippet. If there is a run snippet, then run this snippet and check how it looks like actually. Here I have it, and next also we have. So okay, it's fine to use it, but I have a different one. Let me check 2 or 3, so that my page should look like beautiful, right? So navigation, now pagination should be like very simple and beautifully placed. It should not be like 1 2 3 4 as it is. It's showing, right? So see 1 2 only. So this kind of pagination, these are working paginations. You can work it out, but right now I don't work it. I wanted some beautifully organized with Bootstrap kind of thing pagination I'm looking at right now. So let me start search few more. If I don't get, I have already a pagination, so no problem. So I'll be using my own pagination. I have got my pagination, so I'll use that script. In later videos I have deleted it, right? The pagination was no problem. So I'll be using my own pagination. I have got my pagination, so I'll use that script. In later videos I have deleted it, right? The pagination was there. I have deleted the main.js file and style.css file. So why I have deleted the in this file there was a pagination kind of thing. So that's the reason I have deleted it. So I can use that pagination. So simple pagination that is. So you can use it out. Let me see more. I'm thinking that by searching this and to show to you, it's waste of time. You can do it because here I'm trying to teach you that how to search. Okay, how to search for any content you want. Okay, in the Google, how to search it out and how to get it out. So right now you are getting it. Now I'm not trying to teach you that how to search. Okay, how to search for any content you want. Okay, in the Google, how to search it out and how to get it out. So right now you are getting it. No, I'm not telling that you are not getting, but it's not looking like as how you want. So you need to customize a little bit. Okay, so customization is very important part. So you will get it out, no problem. Let me use the same thing. So here you have line content, right? To each and every class. So each and every div, what I'll do, I'll use this line content. Okay, for each and every div I'll use this line content, so that it will first thing for pagination, it should know how many divs they are present. To count those divs, they all write what they write. Any class name, okay, any class name they write it out, so that to count how many line contents they have in this. Okay, okay, you need to copy this all. Where it is till here, right? You need to go down, go down, go down, go down, go down, go down here till here. you need to copy it, and then you need to paste. Before that, you need to block the code, block all the div tags, right? You need to show on the click, or if there is no click, then you should show only 3. It should be, our motto was that, right? So it should show only 3, and then it should, whenever I click on next, the another, if there are any more 3, then you need to it need to show. So you need to have a pagination div tag, so that here the pagination goes. Okay, here your pagination goes. The reason, with a class name called pagination, I have created one. Okay, so in your script, what I'll do, I will I'll use my Notepad++ editor, and I'll copy the code from here. You can able to see style. Okay, display none. Okay, first of all, it should not display anything. Okay, it has an ID called jar. With that ID, it should not display anything. It has clearly mentioned. Okay, so I'll add that to my div tag here with an ID and display none. So whenever I add it, you can find that all the elements will be displayed. It will be 0. Okay, nothing will be displayed. Okay, now we'll slowly add the JS file, so that it will get displayed. So now it has been done. Now pagination already we have done. Empty margin top 3 it has, so you can add margin, it's up to you. Okay, so that's it, and you need to add it right now in this file. So what I'll do, in this folder we have that main.js, right? So we'll copy that main.js, or we will open that main.js, and we'll copy the code, and we will paste it in our file, so that something will happen, right? So we have 2 files we have deleted. One was the style and one was the main. So let me see if something was present in the style or not. Okay, in the style I don't think anything was present, because avatar was there, that's it. Okay, so that's it, the avatar was there. So avatar, we don't require it anything right now in this. So we want only the JS file. So take the JS file, and that JS file you can add it out in our file. Okay, so main.js, where is, here you go with the main.js, and you copy it. You can, and that JS file you can add it out in our file. Okay, so main.js, where is, here you go with the main.js, and you copy it. You can open it with the in Notepad++. Copy that function. It's very simple. See, if there is a function, okay, function with a page list and all, that's a function. And this is the document.ready, which I have already told you. And in the document.ready we have one more function, so that is the function. And you are appending. See, append, we have already discussed to you what is meant by append here. Okay, append is the one we are adding it, right? So to that pagination, right? Here is a document. On click, it's a function. On click, what should happen? On click, these are the functions. Events, nothing but the events, what it is happening. So this is a small function, right? So just what I am doing, just I am copying it. Click, these are the functions. Events, nothing but the events, what it is happening. So this is a small function, right? So just what I am doing, just I am copying it all the code till here, this function, copy it and paste it in our code editor, right? So paste it here. Okay, that's it. Now here we have used this class called, which class we have here, they used the class called content. So but we have used the class called line content, right? So content, there may be many things here inside the function, so don't change in the function. Okay, don't change in the function. My recommendation, see, if I change the function inside the function, what will happen? It will work, but it will not work perfectly as you want. So I'll show to you. There are 3, and there is a 4, and also there is a this kind of, there is a pagination, fourth one also, and there is a pagination. And I click on 2, it's working. but it's not working as you want. Only 3 should be appearing, right? Why we are getting it 4? So that's the reason you don't change the code JavaScript, change just your CSS file, change it to the content. uh, you can, by this you can able to learn how to add multi-cursor. Just click on alt and click, mouse click, you will get multi-cursor, and just you can have that. Very simple, in one line it is done. See, you have got it with 1 2 3. Whenever you click on next, you will be getting on the second page with a 1. Okay, so this is how you can make your pagination kind of thing, right? Here you got one, but it has went top and bottom. So this, why it is happening, it's happening. You pause the video and you can see what error I have done here and what should be done to fix it. Okay, I hope that you have fixed the bug. Okay, so if you have not fixed the bug, then let me show to you. So what I have done now, or where I have done mistake. Okay, so let me have text center kind of thing, and you might be having like text center. Okay, you can place it in text center so that you will get it's in center, but no, it's not the case. It's not text center. If you see clearly, it is inside a row. Means what is happening inside a row? I'll add many things. What are the mistakes you may have, you can do that, those things I'll be showing in the video, but you concentrate on my words, that what I'm trying to tell you, inside a row you'll be using, inside you're not using, so that's the reason you're not getting it out. So when you take that outside your row, okay, when you take outside the row, then what you'll do, what you will get, it will be placed in the center, what you are expecting. So always understand, so what you are doing, where you are writing the code and everything. Okay, if you don't write in correct way, so then you will be facing a problem. So you have your fluid also, a fluid center kind of thing. So many things are there. If you search in Google also, right, it will give you many things. It will give you, it will not flex. See, you have flex, flex. You can able to see in the video that flex. So many things you will be finding. So these all things I know these are correct to make the things center everything. But flex, you can able to see in the video that flex. So many things you will be finding. So these all things I know these are correct to make the things center everything. But whenever you write a inside the row, it will not work. These all things will not work. See, you can able to see that everything is aligned, left side, right side. If I want justify the content in between, so everything is there. Why I'm not getting, you will be worrying, but you will not see that you have written inside a row, so that you will be facing a problem. So the answer to this simple problem was, just you need to take it down that outside the row tag. Then if you would have placed that, then you would have got your result. Okay, so I don't think I'll be wasting much of the time by doing all checking it out, everything. Let me clear it out. Let me see something, some more values, what you will be doing and all, and then I will be correcting that code. So this is all about the Bootstrap. Okay, we are learning Java jQuery. I can understand, but this is all about Bootstrap. How good you can do it, you will be getting it. See, justify content center you have, right? You will be using this one. Many things you will be using, not this. Many things you will be using, but it will not be working, okay, because you have written inside a row. Here you go with the output. Now you got your result. Okay, so this is how you need to do it. Okay, so hope you've got it, this thing. So now everything will be working fine. 1 2 3 next, everything will be working. So if you click on next, you'll be getting it out. So now what I'll do, I'll I'll start telling you about the APIs. Okay, I'll start telling you about the API because we have very less time. I'm taking your more time by doing this pagination. So these are the things which you can able to do. You're able to play with your JavaScript. Okay, everything you'll be finding, you'll be getting it, and you will be using those things. Append HTML you need to understand because everyone they use these two things, append and HTML. Okay, on click, on key up, I'll show you one example with that. No worries, we have one search bar there. In that search bar, whenever we type something, we should get what they are typing and all that. We will do that so that you will be knowing the events, key up events or click events. Those events you will be knowing. Okay, so okay, so now what I'll do, before append, I will create I will append one more this card inside this append. Okay, don't use single quotes, use tilde. Tilde will help you in many ways. See, tilde, you can use tilde. Tilde is nothing but below your escape button there will be a below left side of your signing right now two in second page, two cards, first page in second, because we have added a append. So append we can use in the manner. Okay, so let us go with an API kind of thing. So with that API you will be understanding very much clear. Or we will use for loop. So basically for loop you can use in jQuery documentation. You can go with the jQuery documentation and you can check about the for loops. Most of the for loops are for each, they are showing it here, but you can use the normal for loop whatever you use in the C. Okay, C programming language or any programming language you have, if you have used for loop, so then you can use in that manner. So here they have used like dollar, some class name or tag name you can write dot each. They have used for each, it is nothing but for each. There are two loops, for loops, for and for each you have to, for and for each you have to. So they have used for each. So here what I'll do, I'll not go with the for each. The syntax of for each is like dollar dot for each with a function. Okay, you need to write a function, but I'll not be using that. I'll be using only normal for loop. I'll be using it out. So normal for loop I'll be using and I'll be writing it out. So normal for loop to write the normal, say for open brackets close brackets variable I should I initialization of I, initialization increment decrement, and then you use your condition here and increment or decrement you can use it here. So open the braces and then I'll close the brace down. Okay, done, completed. So it will be appending right now 10 times. Yeah, I'll be getting it out and pagination will be increased. Open the braces and then I'll close the brace down. Okay, done, completed. So it will be appending right now 10 times. Yeah, I'll be getting it out and pagination will be increased right now. Let us see. Let me save and let me see the output. This is the normal for loop which we used right now. See, for I value I less than increment and this thing. Okay, let us check it out here. Now let us come down and we got, see, 5. Okay, you can have as much as you can. Okay, how many values? If you want 100 you can have 100, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5. Okay, so this is how you can add. Excuse me. Okay, so hope you have understood how this pagination and all everything work. Okay, so that's it. That's all about this video of this appending any values and pagination, doing some pagination work in JavaScript. or jQuery, you can tell it out. You can have page limit to 3, you can have pagination size, everything you can write it out, no problem. This is how you got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 why you are getting means minus 3. So 10 minus 3 is nothing but 7. 15 minus 3 is nothing but 12. We'll be getting to 12. So don't give too much. Okay, don't give too much, because whenever you go with your, which we call as like in your mobile view, it totally messes up. It will be messing up. Okay, give as simple as they can. Give 5, which will be very much good. Okay, here you go. 4, 5, these all things, and also it has went outside, so you need to add a row kind of. I've already told you row. If you add, then it will be justified. So those things again, Bootstrap comes into the picture. How to design your web page very beautiful. So writing row, inside that row we are writing uh, we need to take a class called COLMD12. So those things you need to do it out. Row again, div COL, and then you need to have this pagination. I have written a single para. Don't write like that. You need to write one by one. So that's what I'm telling you out. So if you writing this in this fashion, then you will be getting it out. Okay. So, and you never use too much. You use only little bit, like 5 is very much simple. Okay. So now it will look very much better. So now you have very clear with the next. Okay. 3. Okay. So here you go with this pagination and the design part. Okay, you can have top margin, same margin, top margin. You can add it out and you can have your output. Probably this will be the most longest video in my channel, first longest video in my channel, right? So I'm planning to make these kind of videos regularly, so that you'll be learning, right? So this is what we have done here, and let us go with, right now we will go with this API kind of thing, so that using that API we will design our you'll be knowing how to handle an API call and all. Okay, so let us go with an API. So jQuery completed, Bootstrap completed, HTML completed, and now API we are going to see more. I think so more. We have approximately 20 minutes of time, right? 20 minutes of time to speak about API and know about API. API is nothing but we get a response of any API in two formats. First is JSON response in a JSON format. So how to take the JSON format and how to place in our API in our card, how to beautifully show to in our website, we will be seeing here. So that's the reason we have used that card. Actually that was the main intention of the card. And also what you can do, you can have that slider, right? Slider kind of thing. You have 3 sliders, right? You can have 10 sliders kind of thing by using that API also. Okay, so how to do that? The sliding part you do it, but the card part I'll do it here, and slide part will be like your homework or your assignment kind of thing, where you will learn how to using that API. We will make the carousel part. Okay, so without wasting time, let us see that. Okay, API, and also you have your search button here kind of thing, search button kind of thing. So we will complete whenever somebody type search something, so how to get that value, and also how to use somebody type search something, so how to get that value, and also how to use that value, we will be seeing, so that you will complete our with jQuery part, and then we'll move out to the API. So we declare, you have a variable with search dollar. Now I have created one class with a search, right? So that's the reason you dollar dot search. So you need to write it or single quotes dot value. If you take that dot value, then you will get that value. Okay, but not I don't want when I want the value, when there is a key up is nothing but when you are typing any keys on that input value, then I want that to be get. I want that value to be get in my console. Okay, so same thing I'm writing it out. So whenever the class has a key up function, then what you need to do, you need to get your output in my this thing. Okay, in my console. That's it. So function here, so whenever the class has a key up function, then what you need to do, you need to get your output in my this thing, okay, in my console. That's it. So function, here I have written a error. You need to understand what is that error. Okay, so whenever you have an error, you'll be getting in this format. Okay, and it will show you where is the error. So function is nothing but you have a web that you need to pass values, or it should be blank, so that it should be open and close brackets. So that was an error that's happened. It's fine. Now what I will do, I will have search, not search, I will write something so that I will get in my console, right, see, you are getting it right. I have written. Now I am clearing it out. So what are the values I will be getting, I can get it in the console. Depending on that console, I can have the value, I can filter my value. So I have done it in this website. So total number of cases, how many cases we have today and all. So we have in this. So whenever I type something like India, I type it at India, so I get the values like India, how many cases we have. So filtering out by using your search bar. Okay, whenever it is clear, I am emptying it, I'll get all the values. You are able to see, whenever I clear the values, I clear like the input value, it will, you will get all the values. So that was the main intention of that. Okay, so these all things are done by using by using jQuery. The page name now all is done by using only jQuery. Okay, so hope you understood what is all this about and how we are getting how we are taking the input values, after taking the values, how to display the values and all, everything we can do that, right? Then we will be understanding how this API and jQuery we will get the values. To do an API call, we need to do an Ajax request. Okay, so these carousels and all this scrolling and all done by using your jQuery. Okay, these all things whatever you are seeing on the screen, everything is done by using only jQuery. This scrolling up and scroll down is everything is done by using jQuery, and this whole website is made of Bootstrap. You can go through it, you can go through the source code, everything. I have not used a single line of PHP. Okay, so everything is done by using only, is this see, there is a dot extension with PHP, right? So that extension was only for to get the values. Okay, to get values we have used the PHP, and then rest of the things, everything is done with jQuery. You can see, have a look of the website. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll have an Ajax call to get an API values. We need to do, have a look of the website. Okay, now what we'll do, we'll have an Ajax call to get an API values. We need to do an Ajax call to that server and get the values of that, and then you need to design your website. So that is the basic motto. Let me clear it out and let me start doing work on API. Okay, so same, to do an API again in your JavaScript, you need to add your Ajax call. Okay, so how this Ajax call looks like and what you need to do, everything we will see in this. Okay, so let us go to Google and let us search for Ajax, or let me show you, let me show you what my website of API, so how it is giving me response and all. So let me see. Okay, this is the website of the API. It's a REST API. Let me click.com. Here we go. This is the document. You need to click for copy it and you need to paste it out. Just copy it clearly and just paste it out. You'll be getting a response in JSON format. You can able to see there will be open braces, close brackets, cover brackets, and close brackets. There will be a title, everything. So this is a JSON response. Okay. So now by using this JSON response, you need to develop your website, right? So let us make an Ajax call first and then get these values, and then what we will do, we will paste it in our website. Okay, so let us go to our website, and the intention is in the card we will have the YouTube image. In title we will have the title, we will have a description small thing, and we don't want any what we call this button, so we will not use the button.
or we can have a read mode kind of thing. You can implement it, but I'm not implementing it right now here. So you can have a read mode kind of thing. So we will not use the button. Or we can have a read mode kind of thing. You can implement it, but I'm not implementing it right now here. So you can have a read mode kind of thing. So button, whenever you click the button, then it should redirect to one page, which where you will get all the values kind of thing. You can repeat it up. No problem. So now let us search for Ajax. Go to common Ajax form. You will be having many values actually in this URL, data type. Take the basic one in the W3 schools. Remaining things I will be explaining you. No worries. This is the basic Ajax. You copy it and just you paste it out here.
After pasting it out, okay. After pasting it out, what you'll do, Ajax, this is success function actually. So after successfully returning the values, what you need to do, you need to mention it in this loop. And also here you need to paste your URL. So my URL is this. So copy the URL, paste the URL here, single quotes or double quotes, and you need to mention it in this loop. And also here you need to paste your URL. So my URL is this. So copy the URL, paste the URL here, single quotes or double quotes, anything is okay. Then you need to write the method. It's a get method that directly you can able to see we are getting the method. It's a get method, so not required. You can write the data, means which data variables if you want to pass any values. So you write a data with name, okay, date, and passing anything like date. Then you can have this date colon date value of the date. So I here though it doesn't require, but simply I'm showing to you that we need to pass it in this manner. See, I have an error. That's the reason in success there is a red line. So I need to have a comma there. So that's the thing. Now data type. I know it's a JSON format. Response it is giving. So we are writing it as a JSON. Okay. You need to write again comma. If there is an error, any error, then you will be getting an error. You will be having errors. So error handling is very much important in MNCs. So in MNCs, not in any website, it is very important. So error handling is very much important. You need to handle your errors. So this is how your Ajax totally looks like. Okay. So here I am taking that for loop. Okay. I am cutting the for loop, and I am pasting it here so that everything, the values which I get from the result should be pasted here. Okay. So here you have an image. So YouTube thumbnail image I want it. So how to download the YouTube thumbnail image? There will be a link to URL kind of thing where if you change the value of the IDs, YouTube IDs, then what will happen? The thumbnail will be changed automatically. So you will be getting it in an internet. You can find it out, browse it out, and then you will be getting it out. That thing. And in the card title, the title which we have got through API, we will be getting it here. Okay, able to do everything. Okay, just copy the link, paste it here. You'll be getting this images. See, image address you can't able to see. So that's the reason this website I am not trusting it out. I'm going to this website. So you will be finding a link actually. Basically, there will be a link of image of YouTube directly that will help you to download. Here you go. See below you can find a link, right? Link kind of thing. Copy that image, not copy image. It's a copy image URL. Okay. So copy image URL. It will not be pasting. There will be error. So again, let me copy it. I will. You copy this image. Okay. Copy not image. Again, image address, right? Okay, just paste it out here and just change the ID. See, you will be having this ID VA. After this VA you will be having this ID. Okay, so address, right? Okay, just paste it out here and just change the ID. See, you will be having this ID VA. After this VA you will be having this ID. Okay, so the ID, this for loop. Let me print print in console the result so that we understand what exactly we are getting output. In this also we will write console.youtube id. To write whenever we are using tilde to add the dynamic values, we use dollar, open and close braces, or you can close that tag tilde and then you can have plus. You use plus. Okay, to concatenate your strings we use plus concatenation, or you can use directly like this. Okay, here I have done one error. Okay, so you'll not be getting anything output. I have done one error. What's the error? I will be showing you right in few later. See, I'm not getting the image properly, right? See, so what was the error? Let me inspect and let me to show to you where it went the error. In your console, everything what are the mistakes you're doing, you will be finding it out in the console itself. Okay, so failed 404 got an array with bunch of values. Okay, because we have written console, that's the reason we got an but there is an error where the value is not a valid value. Okay, so value is not a valid. Why value is not a valid? You can able to see that I have not used the array index. Result of what? Array index of 1 or 0, 2, what? I have not mentioned it. So I, this is the value. Now 50 I have given. So YouTube ID, you can find that I have it. Second, third I am not getting again, right? Why only I am getting it only 1. So now you need to do some little bit modification so that you can find that I have it. Second, third I am not getting again, right? Why only I am getting it only 1. So now you need to do some little bit modification so that you will be getting everything. See, just have a look, you can able to find it. Just see the tags what we have used, title, so copy it, just paste it. For description also we have DESCR whole value description, so that's the reason. Just copy it for your spelling mistakes and all, to get rid of those all things, so you can use it. Okay, description. Now have a look, you'll get a title. Okay, you'll get your title, you got your description here, everything you've got right now. So done. I don't want the claim, I've already told you that's your assignment. If you read more button whenever it clicks someone, so you need to get it from page, opens a page with all the lyrics and everything. So you need to get it from page, opens a page with all the lyrics and everything. So that you need to do. So here I have done only HTML. Let me have an append. So HTML, what it do? It only gives only one time. Append is nothing but you are adding everything. Okay. So you got, but pagination is not working properly because of asynchronous problem. Synchronous and asynchronous problem. You can have in your Ajax. You search for synchronous and asynchronous. You'll be getting that answer. Okay. So you can have your, after synchronizing, after doing this function, then only you need to go with your pagination. That thing you need to tell it. Okay, synchronous and asynchronous problem. That's all about asynchronous and asynchronous problem. So you can do it out, no problem.